Hello my planner friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am going to be doing my Plan With Me video for the week of September 11th through the 17th. So if you'd watched my video last week, you would have known that I decided to take the Saturday and Sunday from last week's planner pages and actually add them to this week's planner pages. So I know that's a little bit confusing, but I do have a method to my madness. I am going on a trip. I'm going to give you one guess where I'm going to go based on what's on the screen right now. And yes, you would be correct. It'd be Walt Disney. So I have a conference. It's actually in Walt Disney at the parks. And I'm going to be going to, at minimum, Magic or Animal Kingdom, because they're letting the conference participants go after hours to Animal Kingdom. I might also end up going to Epcot. I'm not sure. I'm still debating. Still haven't made my mind up. It's just so expensive. I just don't know if I want to spend the money on it. It's just like, ugh. But basically what I've decided that I was going to do was I'm going to, and you're probably wondering, well, why do you have so many planning pages? But I'm going to explain it all. It's going to make sense. I have a plan. So I have this really cute little cut apart that I have from this paper pad right here that I definitely want to use because I happen to be flying out of LAX. So let me move this stuff out of the way so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So my thought was, okay, do I want to do Disney themed or do I want to do travel? Now, I already have a travel theme in my planner from when I went to Tempe. I didn't go to Tempe. When I went to Tacoma, Washington, and Seattle, Washington, I already have a planner theme in my planner. So as I was looking through this, I was like, you know what? Let me look at this so I can understand. Oh, I didn't even write my packing list. What I did in this book, and this is a little bit different because this was a vacation. I'm going to a conference, so it's not a vacation. So I'm going to be working most of the time. But the one thing I really liked about this is what I did here with the itineraries. And I did basically an itinerary for every single day. And I kind of wrote down what we did. And I really like that. I really liked that part. And I kept it kind of simple. I did do back planning like I usually do. So I did this after the fact. I kind of went in and wrote all the stuff. So I think I kind of, based on that kind of inspiration from that particular one, I don't think I'm going to use like a travel thing. I think I'm going to play into the whole Disney thing because if you're new to my channel and haven't seen this, or if you haven't checked these videos out, I did create a travel journal. And in that travel journal, I have a section in here which actually has all of the different days with planner layouts for each of the days. And I didn't think I was a Disney person, but how can you look at this Disney stuff and not just feel joy? I mean, I think it's just because it's iconic, it's part of your childhood. It's just like it's just, you know, and it makes me think of the time when I actually went with my kid to Disney World for the first time when they were 5, and it's just a whole thing. So it's a happy thing, right? It makes you happy. And I just look at these pages, I flip through them, and I'm like, oh, this is just so cute. It's just so cute. Like, look at this little sticker. I mean, that is just adorable. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do a Disney theme, which I never would have thought I would ever do in my planner because, again, like I said, I'm not super Disney girl. It's not like I'm anti-Disney by any means whatsoever. I love Disney movies, but if you were to tell me at the beginning of the year I'd put a Disney theme in my planner, I would be like, you're crazy. But here we are. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of play into the black and white, you know, in regards to the whole Disney thing. So there are several things in here that are so stinking cute. So, but I'm not going to really use a lot of these stickers, I don't think, because I have another plan. Okay, let me put everything together for you. Okay, so here is the planner page in its, you know, current form that's supposed to be in the planner. what I was thinking that I was going to do, so I'm going to add, I found this planner page from a July planner that I had. I don't know why I have extra planners. I do, but I have extra planners. And this is why I have extra planners, I guess. So I found one that says 9 and 10 are for Saturday and Sunday. I was like, yes, perfect. So I am going to end up adding this to the planner. It's going to be a little flippy, so that when I flip it out, it'll have the 9 through the 17th. So it'll have all of my trips. So my trip is from the 9th to the 15th, right? So I'll have my entire trip in one layout, basically. And then when I get home, you know, obviously I'll be unpacking and doing trip related, you know, coming home things. So I am going to cut this. So let's just do it. Instead of saying what I'm going to do, let's just do it. Let's get into it. So I'm going to cut this on this planner line right here. I want to keep the line though, so, right? And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this line as the little foldy piece. So I'm going to line this up on here. Oh, that's not really, I want it to be closer. Oops. Okay. And then I'm going to fold this on that fold. Let me fold it this way. And then fold it this way. All right. So it's going to be right up against. Okay. So we're going to put this here, right? And we are going to do that by gluing this down. And then we're going to basically cover this part up with something else. I'm not exactly sure what yet, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, so this is going to go here, right? Okay. So I like that. I like that how it's lining up. Now, I pulled out these sheets that have the dailies on it, or hourlies. And what I thought I think I'm going to use these. So I'm going to take this. I just want these little sections, right? And I'm going to put this on here. And then I'm going to use these for like my schedule, because my schedule is going to be pretty packed with conference stuff Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So my thought is, okay, do I want to just use them for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Or do I want to use them for, because Monday there's like pre-conference stuff in the evening. So I kind of want to have it for the evening stuff, but I don't know. And then Saturday is mostly flight. So I don't think I need it for Saturday. Sunday is just my fun day, just like a vacation day. That's potentially when I'm going to Epcot. So I think I only want to have it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because those are like the conference days. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So in order to do that, I'm going to cut this out. I think I'm going to cut, yeah, so I think I'm going to cut this out. I'm just going to cut it by hand because I don't know why, because I'm just going to cut it by hand. And I said this last week, and I'll say it again. One of the things I love about the Happy Planner is that, especially when you have as many planners as me, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I do have other planners that I don't necessarily share on this channel because I have a full-time job and it's really hard to do that. So I'm kind of thinking about changing that up for the new year and adding a little bit more planner content on my page. So I'd love to hear your opinions. If you'd like to see more planner pocket on my page. Okay, so this should fit here. Yep, it fits. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's all right. So that could go there, right? And then if I only want the times on this first one. So I'm just gonna take and cut going to cut these 2 boxes out. And I think I do want them at the top because, so on Wednesday we get to go to Animal Kingdom after hours. Thursday there's a gala, and then Friday I'll be home. So I kind of want that space to like put in cute things for those particular things. And those are all kind of in the evening. Most of them are after 7. Like I think the gala actually starts at 7 and then I'll be home at like 10. So that's my thought process of kind of having it at the top. So I think what I'm going to do, I just need to decide whether I want these to be flip ups so that I can have this space to like put stuff. Or do I want them to just be in here straight to the page? I honestly don't think there's really anything that's not going to be in my journal that I'm going to need. I'm just going to put them on directly on there. I'm just going to put them directly on there. Okay, so that's the plan, right? Kind of see the vision? All right. So let's figure out how I'm going to construct this whole thing. So I think the first thing I'll do is I'll just go ahead and get these glued down. I think that's probably just the easiest way to do it. I hope I don't regret the fact that I'm going to have them. I mean, I have a whole journal about this trip, so I think it'll be fine, right? I have a whole journal that's gonna tell me all of my memories for the trip. Oh, geez. I just really want this to be more of like a schedule of the things that I did. Okay. I'm liking that. Let's get this glued down. Okay, and then I definitely need to have this flip, right? So I probably need to have it in 2 pieces. I probably should have waited and not glued it out until I figured out what I was going to put on there, but I was kind of thinking about using one of these 2 pages. I don't think I want to use this one because it doesn't really match the colors. I kind of like the idea of just using this. I don't love it though. I don't love it. Let me look at the other papers. I was thinking about just slapping that thing on there. This I got for free. It just came in the mail. But then it would be bent. And I don't know if I love that. I do like the Walt Disney World. Okay, let's see. Is there any other paper in here that I could use? I kind of think a travel one would be cool. But again, I kind of want it to be like more black and white. This one might work because it's pretty neutral. And I think there's a lot of blue in here, and I think it's the right color blue. So I could like use like these. Even the pink looks pretty good with that blue. Yeah, I think this is it. So now let's cut a piece of this. I'm probably going to need to cut 2 pieces. Well, I guess I could probably just fold it. I'm literally having so much fun right now. I am having so much fun doing this. Like, sometimes planning gets boring. And you gotta mix it up. You gotta mix it up. Make it fun. This just is gonna be so fun. And I just did this spread. I'm recording this way in advance so that I can have it done for my trip. Okay, so now my question is, do I cut it so that I want it to lay really flat. I feel like if I have a seam here, if I have a fold here, it's going to not lay as flat as I want it. So I think I am going to cut it in 2 different pieces. So I'm going to cut this right there, and I'm going to cover up the little place where I glued that down. All right, and then this one will go right here. Yes, and then it'll be flat, and that will make me happy. And that will make me happy. Okay, yes, love it, love it. And then I can flip this open. I'll have Saturday and Sunday there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, I want this. Let me cut this a little bit more around the edge. Let's just make sure that I still want this, because this is going to match that pink, I think. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not really great. It's not a great match. But I kind of want this. I really want this to work. I'm going to figure it out. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to figure out how to make this work, but I mean, the fact that in my little bag or my pack of paper had this little LAX thing in there, like it's meant to be. I have to use it. So I'm just going to cut this a little bit more. I was thinking about just kind of having it like actually hanging out right here. So I probably should have done that before I glued this down. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna punch a hole. Ooh, I like the blue brad. Let's use the blue brad. Okay. So we are just gonna poke a hole in here. Let this little blue brad pull through. I should have done this before I glued it down, but I did not do it before I glued it down, so we are gonna have to figure out how to do it. Cute. Okay, I like it. Let's get it back, glued back down. And then it kind of just hangs there, which I really think is cute. Oh gosh, is this gonna close still? Probably should have thought of that. I think I'm gonna need to cut this a little bit, which is okay. We'll just do a little zigzag cut like it was supposed to be that way. Okay. All right, so I like those there. I'll put my flight information. I think I do want to use this. So let me get that cut out. So if I put this here, let me cut this travel one out. Yeah, I think I like the travel word better. I like it better. So I'm going to use the travel word instead of vacation. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to cut this. So let's just take off the word. Just cut this off. I could still use that word. So adventure. Travel, okay. So I want it flat, so I think I'm just gonna literally just cut this and glue these down. All right, and that still flips over. Perfect. Okay, great. Yes, I like that. That gives me the travel vibes without being completely travel spread. And I think it'll still match with the Mickey Mouse theme. It's not laying as flat as it was before, but I think I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and get this glued on. I can kind of make it come off the page now a little bit, since I have this sticking out a little bit. So, okay, so let's get this piece glued on. So now that I got those two pieces glued on, we're going to do sticker time. All right. So I think I could literally sit here all day and put stickers on this thing, but I'm going to stop myself from doing anymore because it's a lot already. So I really love how this one turned out. Like I said at the beginning, like you just, it's just happy. It's just happiness. It's just happy. Yeah, I really, really love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm super excited to share the planning in my planner video for this one. And I'll load that not tomorrow, but the following Monday. So that'll be on this channel. So if you're interested in learning a little bit about my trip, make sure that you subscribe so that you and hit that little bell notification so you can get my videos. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will see you again next week. Bye for now.